I remember the first time I tried to put a garbage disposal drain together, I really struggled. So let me show you real quick how to do that. The disposal drain assembly comes all together in the package, so first we gotta take that thing all apart. As you do take this apart, pay close attention to how those pieces fit together because you're going to reassemble it the same way. Next, let's add some sealant to the drain. I like to use silicone, you can use plumber's putty, we just have to put some sealant. Then we can put that drain down through the sink from the top. This is going to be visible later, so we have to make sure that any of those words that are stamped or printed on that drain are aligned in a way that it looks straight and square. Now for the tricky part. The first time I did this, I thought I needed 3 hands, but you can do this with 2. Let's pause right here, zoom in. Notice what I'm holding here and in what order. First of all, there is a cardboard washer that goes up against the underside of the sink. Then there is a triangular shaped metal bracket that goes under the cardboard washer. And then there is a bracket that has those 3 bolts. This is used to tighten up against that triangular bracket. And this is what also creates the tension that seals up the drain. Now those 3 parts are being held on by a retention ring. I had to pop this off, and I usually use a flathead screwdriver when I'm taking it apart. Now I've got to put it back on, and this is the hard part. There's a groove in the drain that comes down from above, and that ring has to set right into that groove. Once it's in, it holds all the rest of that drain assembly up so it can't fall off. And it also creates a tension as everything's tightened against the sink from above. So here's the magic moment. I'm pushing down from the top with one hand and I'm pushing up from the bottom on the ring with the other hand, and snap, it just went into place. Now I can tighten those countersink bolts up against the bottom of the sink. I'll hand tighten those and then tighten those again with the screwdriver. Once it is tightened, make sure to clean up the extra sealant on top of the drain. From here on out, we can assemble and install the disposal. We'll put a gasket on the drain outlet of the disposal. Then we'll prepare the flanged drain piece. It has a metal washer and a couple bolts that are going to hold that on. So we'll get those bolts in place, tighten them up, and it should be ready to hang the disposal on the drain assembly, which we just installed. To install the disposal, we push the disposal up against the underside of the sink on that drain assembly. This can be a little challenging because we have to hold the disposal up while we twist the metal ring that is below the gasket onto the drain assembly above. There's kind of a ramp, a slope, and these tabs have to slide in, so you got to make sure that all 3 are connecting and sliding. We twist that in a clockwise direction, and it will compress the gasket and tighten it up against the underside of the sink. You want to make sure to use the tool that comes with the disposal to tighten that up. You just snug that in, make sure it's compressing the gasket, and that should create a good seal on the underside of the sink. And that should do it for the installation of a disposal drain. I hope this is useful to you as you are attempting this installation. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.